Well, welcome back to the channel, Old Cars New Van. Well, welcome. Today is Saturday the 8th of March. It's a glorious sunny day. Flying solo today. Maya's got some work to do, which does mean that I have the use of the MX-5 or the Unos Roadster, which is traditionally her car, but it's great fun in weather like this. And we are in sunny Cheshire, or rather I am in sunny Cheshire, going to see Hampson Auctions preview day today. So we'll have a little look. This could mean that I might be thinking about buying something, which could be big channel announcement news, but we'll see how we get on and have a look round, see what the lots are like. I've got a couple in mind, but we'll have a close look. So yes, Bolesworth Castle, that's where we're at in Cheshire, and as I say, it's preview day for Hampson's next classic car auction, so nearly there now. Absolutely so lucky with the weather, because it's been raining yesterday, it's beautiful today, it's beautiful tomorrow when the auction day is actually running, and then it starts raining again on Monday. So they've been very, very fortunate. So we're going to have a look around, and it might be quite interesting to sort of comment in the comments, what car do you think I'm actually here to look at, because there's one in particular. Those who watch the channel well enough will probably guess, but it'll be interesting to see. So we'll start with the Jensen. This is the FF Mark II, which is the four-wheel drive version. Not sure the colour's original, but it's quite striking. Perhaps a little bit of work around the edges needed, but yeah, straight example to start with. And next to it, obviously, the iconic 89 on the F 205 GTI in black, one of the very popular colours. Obviously, it's the 1.6. Again, there's sort of 50% of people think that's the one to have because it's lighter and more nimble. The other 50% think the more powerful 1.9. So let me know in the comments, if you're a Peugeot 205 aficionado, what you think is the best one. But no, it's a tidy example, again offered with no reserve. So yeah, let's see its handwork. It looks straight enough. The iconic red carpets and these lovely bucket seats. It just screams 80s, doesn't it? Well, obviously into the 90s as well, but just, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Now here we have a little mini convertible. There was once a bit of a craze in the UK of doing this sort of, if I'm going to be harsh, homemade sort of convertible conversion. And I think this is one of them because it does look a little bit saggy and a little bit amateurish. But I'm sure with the roof down, it'll be a fun thing to buzz around in. But you can see there the way the roof sits, it's not quite factory, is it? But again, it'll be cheap summer fun for somebody. It'll definitely be fun for somebody in this fully rally prepared Mini. Yeah, we got the full rally interior, the reinforcing bars, the proper race seats. Quite a machine. 384 that, so actually sort of looks a little bit older than it really is, but yeah, it's a bonny thing. Very cute, very nice. That's actually a really straight and tidy car. Left-hand drive, obviously, at this age. Well, I say at this age, I mean obviously they did make them in right-hand drive, but the majority were brought in, so this is obviously a left-hand drive example. The ever so cute little engine in the back. Yeah, it's really nice, this. I like it. Anyway, we're going to focus on the older stuff, and as you can see, there's plenty to look at. So let's get down there and have a good look. So yeah, I think we're in the menage ring of Bolesworth Castle here. So let's start with this extraordinary looking hill racer machine. Goodness me, not designed for comfort, that's for sure. but a very striking machine. If I was to guess, I would say that's been sitting for a while, based on the rust that I can see on various components. But you know, I'm sure it'll be priced accordingly, and I'm sure it will be a good project and a very interesting project for someone. Probably a bit more road focused. We've got the ubiquitous Spitfire. Obviously room for improvement there with some of the woodwork and the lacquer, but yeah, interesting. Again, probably offered in what would be described as unrestored condition, so definitely room for improvement, but it's quite honest and straight. Let's have a look at the inside. It looks like some restoration work has started on the inside actually, because those seats are new. You can even see the extra offcuts they've got there from the trimming process, so that's nice. The seats are done. Yeah, I mean, it's solid and honest, just obviously requiring probably a full repaint and making sure the rust is cut out at the same time. Now, talking of restoration projects, 1972 Mark I Ford Escort, obviously in fairly rough condition here. I mean, you know, you can see from the bodywork, but it's a two-door, so it will be worth big money for somebody. An ordinary 1.3L. Yeah, that's that famous dashboard and steering wheel. You know instantly it's an early Escort when you see that. So yeah, definitely a project. They've got some quite extraordinary things here, again, not necessarily for this channel, but you can admire them for being striking. I mean, I don't know what the market is for something like this, but I'm sure there's a buyer somewhere for it. Yeah, that's certainly striking. And then we have 3 Land Rovers, all in this sort of silvery grey colour. I don't know if they've all come from the same home, but so there we go. Again, probably a little new for this channel, but we're going to film everything that's here because it's not that big an auction. This got the Westphalia Volkswagen camper van. It's quite interesting, there's a few barn finds here as well, and this is the first one, lot 30. This is a 316 that's been dragged out of a barn, having been stored there for the last sort of 15-20 years. Actually looks quite straight. Going to need recommissioning, obviously. We've got a little Mark I Unos Roadster next to it. So I promised you barn finds. This is a bit more of a barn find than the last one. A loss of surface corrosion, but you know, it's the 323. It's worth saving. It's worth saving. They're worth a lot of money when they're good, as indeed is the one next to it, another barn find, Ford Sierra. Yeah, the XR 4x4i, literally dragged out her barn last week, the information sheet says, and in fairness, it does look it. You can tell. I don't want to go too far into there because I think there's dangerous mould, but yeah, a worthy project for someone. I'm sure. 90s Camaro. Again, apologies for the wind noise, but there's nothing I can do about that. This is more my cup of tea though, the Celica. That's quite nice. Let's have a closer look at that one. Yeah, Japanese goodness. Mara'd like this if she was here. Lovely seats, nice condition this as well. Minimal wear. There's a nice car. 1973 Triumph GT6. Obviously been resprayed, but it's been done reasonably well. And It's sort of like a metallic grey colour, as you can see. Looks quite striking. Obviously it depends whether you want it original or whether you want it slightly modernised with those wheels and everything. I think I'd probably err towards the more original ones, but I'm sure there'll be a buyer for it. Yeah, it's quite nice inside, isn't it? With the wood and the leather. It's obviously been retrimmed. Nice. So this is actually quite a rare beast. It's a Corolla G6R. Pretty rare. Saying it's sort of interesting left field 90s hot hatch. It's cool, it's different. Yeah, these are getting collectible now. ST220. I'll be honest, not my cup of tea, but I can see the appeal if you wanted a almost modernish sort of retro car that's very, very usable. 1987 Porsche 944. They're coming into their own now, these front engine Porsches. They've got quite a following again. But this is definitely more me. Mazda RX-7. Oh wow, love it, absolutely love it. The whole heart of the beast. Yeah, this is really nice. I like this. Yeah, this RX-7's really tasty. Great interior. Yeah, I really like that. But spoiler alert, it's not the one I came to see. So if anybody guessed this in the comments, I'm afraid I have to disappoint. This isn't the one for me. I think. It's really nice. All these cars outside, by the way, are offered no reserve. So, you know, you've got to be buyer beware, caveat emptor. These are probably all classed as projects to some lesser or greater degree. TVR 350i, the Wedge. Again, coming into their own now. They were always a bit the other TVR, the sort of the ugly brother, as it were. But now they're coming into their own. Now, fair play. This has obviously seen some action for a TVR, because normally these are, you know, treasured little seldom used toys. But you can tell by the seat this has definitely been used. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, definitely still project territory, but running and driving. Oh, this 1970 Triumph Spitfire Mark III has been attracting quite a bit of attention. I'm just jumping in back into it while there's nobody around it. It's actually pretty straight. Again, a no reserve car, but looks very, very tidy. A snug cabin on these. I'm not sure I'd fit. It'd be perfect for mine. No, I mean, there's bits and bobs to do on it, but again, you know, these are all no reserve project cars, so that's fair enough. But it looks nice, that overall solid. Now, shout out to Glyn at Tip Top Motors. It's a V8. This time it's the MG version, the ZT260. It's got lots of graphics all over it, which I'm sure some people will like and some people would want to remove, but that's the owner's choice, isn't it? So yeah, an honest example, not a museum piece. I know some of them are in incredible condition, but it's clear this one's been used and enjoyed, and I'm sure the price will reflect that. But it could be a cheaper way to get into a V8 one of those. Beautiful interiors in these Jaguars. Absolutely love it. Really nice. Again, a no reserve car. Could be a bargain for somebody, this, because I don't think it'd be a lot of money. What a car. What a great, comfortable cruising car that would be.